All right. Quits. If you remember Quits, this is a follow-up almost for the one I just did a little while ago. This one's going to be Reformation or Reformation. If you know, tomato, Reformation, Reformation. And the reason I emphasize reforming, we're reforming here. The other one about incidental people in life. It is doing pretty well. I guess people want to talk about that because for this site, oh wow, what was this? I got a guy slowing down in the street. Let's go find us that one. Maybe it's a fan. You a Homer Cocktail fan? See, maybe he has having car problems. Getting popular, huh? Anyway, so it's Reformation. Well, yeah, 10 views in an hour. That's pretty good for this one because it's pretty new. My other one, the music one, if I'm lucky, I get 50. I put an Elvis song on. That got some like 50, 60. Calendar Girl. For some reason, that got like 60 or 70 or something in the first hour. But most of the time, no, it's 10, 20 if I'm lucky for a regular one. But this one's doing pretty good for this site. So we're going to go Reformation and talk about stages of life, graduation, you know, gradually going from one thing to another. We're going to talk about going from elementary to middle school, you know, to high school, etc. And about how this always goes on naturally, you know, where you have people at one stage of your life, and the better ones you keep around. I talked to a buddy of mine from middle school through Facebook about a month or two ago, and he hasn't got back to me since we talked a month or two ago or whatever. And you know, we don't got to talk every day, that's fine. But he sounded happy to hear from me initially. He's in DC. But you know, there's people from my elementary that I still think about, but I've lost touch with and all. Some people from high school. Hey man, there's a couple more that, you know, that I talk to or whatever, especially on Facebook. But the incidental people part, what happens, and it's tough to talk about, because if you're one of them, if you're one of the people that really don't matter, that, you know, maybe you're waiting for me to call you or email you or something, and it's like, if you're naturally combative and you just think that's part of the relationship, you know, fuck you, man. No, I'm not talking to you. There's a guy that I'll talk about that I don't necessarily have a fuck you attitude towards, that I used to make pizza with. We were buddies at pizza. I don't like him nor dislike him, but we used to get in arguments, and that was part of our thing about football. Is Troy Aikman going to be better than Bubby Brister? So the guy probably knows who he is, right? But we were on a bowling team together, and we won a championship, okay? And competition was part of our life and all. I'm not going to say his name, but one time it got pretty far, and we were in TJ, and then we played pickup football the next day. I was a little hungover, and then he went a little too far. We were arguing about Bubby Brister and Troy Aikman before the Super Bowls, the Cowboy Super Bowls during the 90s. And he was a Steelers fan. I grew up as a Cowboy fan. And finally he said the word. I should have kicked your ass last night. But he, you know, this is on a football field. And it just wasn't sportsmanlike. And my other buddy, Mr. J.E.O., who lives down the street, used to live down the street, known him since 5th grade. He's involved in that same group. He used to work at the same place, and he goes, "Hey man, so and so wants to know, are you still mad at him?" And sometimes it's not a matter of being mad or not mad. It's a matter of, do I like you or do I not like you? And that's what I told him at the time. You know what? I'm not mad at him. I just don't like him. if he's gonna kick my ass, because I think Troy Aikman's gonna have a better career than Bubby Brister, which I think he did. I think Troy Aikman did, by the way, right? But no, guy. And there's this drummer from a band that I'm not gonna mention either. My buddies, we used to follow him, and this guy used to send me shit in the mail, right? Come to our shows, come to our shows. Then he kicked out another buddy of mine from the band, and I play guitar with this other guy, right? And it's kind of sad because the drummer I knew first, but he accused me of bomb threats. I've never made a bomb threat to anyone. This guy fucking lied and exaggerated about a lot of things, and we don't need to go there. But we were having this reunion, and goddamn, out of nowhere, man, this guy just fucking, Eddie's a dick. You know, that's my, I'm not only Homer Cocktail, I have a birth name, Eddie. But you go to tinyurl.com/fohi, F-O-H-I, fohi-2009. And you can see, you know, that's just the way it is, man. But here's what happened. I just gotta, you know, clear the record on that for people that are wondering what the fuck happened. I knew this guy is a sophomore in school. No one had cars. I didn't like him too much. He used to tag along with me and my buddy Vinny. Vinny used to live right around the corner over here. Passed away in 1990, God rest his soul and everything. But he used to tag along with us, and we used to play chess, and he seemed cool. No, you're not cool. And then his band broke up, seemed to break up, and he used to invite me to shows, right? You know, it's like on again, off again kind of attitude. They broke up at this show near Redlands, and my buddy, you know, one of my other buddies went with his future wife, and I don't talk to a lot of them anymore, but, you know, hey, that's part of life. That's why we're doing this. Reformation, right? Reforming your life. And the band didn't show up. The band didn't show up. And then I emailed the guy, and he's like, don't call me, don't talk to me anymore, I'll kick your ass. I'm like, what, bitch? Bitch, you need to fucking get the fuck off me, you little faggot. You know? I never did shit to you. I never did shit to you, you dumb loser. You know? And, you know, and then that was around 1999. It was about 10 years ago. But we have a reunion, which is why it's recurring, right? And, you know, X, Y, or Z happens in life, and this rumor goes that way, other rumor goes this way. And I'm like, hey, man, I call him like 3 years after, you know, he's like, don't email me. I'm like, bitch, you're the one mailing shit to my mailbox, man. You mail more like 25 notices. They're playing the Whiskey, the Roxy, Coconut Teaser, the Barn and shit. And I'm like, bitch, man, you'd be nobody if it weren't for my friends, you stupid faggot. You're a loser, right? And eventually, he's like kissing my ass toward the end of this email thing. Oh, I hope to see you at the reunion shit, you know, because of X, Y, or Z, who knows why. But, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck was that all about? And I think it was because I sided with the guitar player, because I'm a guitar player, and, you know, we used to hang out after he got kicked out. And I guess that band continued on, and we could talk about that some other time. But Incidental Competitors was doing pretty well. But I want to talk about how, man, the drummer is that example. You're not important enough in my life that I got to talk to you anymore. And if you look at that little chat thing, I'm talking to the class of '89. I graduated in '89, and he's talking directly to me, dude. He's like, that goatee looks like roadkill on your face. I'm like, who the fuck are you, dude, that you're talking to me, right? But, you know, that's part of life, man. And I just don't have room for it, man. So this is a reformation right here. And I wish the best. I swear to God, I wish the best for some of these people. And I think they get hurt when they get pushed out or pushed aside. And, you know, who knows why some people are happy inside.